Welcome back to FrogComposband with our skeleton Gray-Mage. Last time we killed the serpent, and I'm just going to pick up immediately from where we left off. So the serpent died right over here, next to this other serpent monster, who fortunately we can teleport away. So it should be pretty easy to check the loot. Can you be teleported away as well? Actually, I don't want you to pick up anything. Okay, you can. Right, let's get over there immediately and check out what he actually dropped. Massive Iron Crown of Chaos he always drops. I guess we'll pick it up for the hell of it. Light, Dark, Blindness, Fear. I think our current shield is better. And he also always drops this. The Mighty Hammer Grond. I'm not sure if that's actually worth picking up because the only reason to pick it up I think would be for reforging, because it's way too heavy to actually be of any use for us. But I'm pretty sure you can never get up to that point where you can reforge an item that's worth that much. So I guess I'll pick it up if we have room, but otherwise I'll just leave it. Cloak of Jack of Shadows, which has telepathy on it. Our current cloak is really good. So I probably will leave that. And there's a better Rod of Heroic Speed, which I guess we'll just swap out for our current one. And I want to teleport away you as well if I can. I can. Hey, there we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. He did drop a Staff of Restore Mana for us, and in fact he dropped a Staff of Regeneration Restore Mana for us. That's really nice. We definitely want to pick that up. So let's drop one of our worst devices, I guess. Summon Ants has 337, Starburst has 264. Let's just drop Starburst then. This armor, I don't think I'm interested in. Actually, wait, maybe I am now. It does have an Ancient Vow Curse and has aggravation, but at this point in the game, that doesn't actually matter that much. So I guess I don't actually need to carry as many devices now that I have the Restore Mana. So I'll drop that as well, and the Genocide, I suppose, so we can pick up a couple of these artifacts. And let's head down to Angband 101 and then leave. No, we don't have any clairvoyance. I guess we can wait here for a little bit and see if it... Nah, I'll just leave. There we go. Past Angband 100. We are officially in the post game. And now that we are in the post game, I can show off the extra dungeons that pop up. So once I cure this, or remove this curse rather, new dungeons. Stairway to Hell, level 666, and Stairway to Heaven, Opulent Gates of Heaven, level 555. Now that we have access to these dungeons, we'll probably start out in Heaven and kill monsters there. Obviously, because the dungeon level is 555, the loot there is going to be much better than from anywhere else in the game. So I did say in the first video that my goal was to finish off all of the dungeons, and I do plan to do that. You'll notice that even though we've killed the serpent, Angband is not marked as complete. Angband is 127 levels deep, and once you've killed the serpent, as soon as you hit 127, it will be marked complete. But I'm going to hold myself to a higher criteria than that, because there are two uniques that you can only find in Angband, Morgoth and a plain gold ring. So I'll count Angband as complete when we've killed both Morgoth and the Plain Gold Ring, but not any sooner. Now I kind of just need to figure out what I actually want to do. I suppose if I head over to Heaven, I can learn Hellfire, which does 666 damage. Against good monsters that'll do double that, so roughly 1200 damage. And then we can just get some good loot there. Alternatively, we could go do something else, but honestly, going to Heaven is probably the best idea for getting loot quickly. We could also go to one of the Pantheon dungeons. So before I actually started this game, I did set in the settings that all of the Pantheons would appear. Usually you get 2 out of the 4, but we have all 4 in this game. So I can show all of them off when I get around to actually finishing these. But yeah, there's Mount Olympus over there. There is Asgard over here. Mount Meru, and what's the other one? Pyramid. So we could do one of those as well. But I think what I will do is just head over to Heaven. Yeah, and I suppose I will learn Hellfire. We can stick it over Mana Storm. How much experience do we have? We've got 9 million experience as well. So I think at around 13 million, we have enough to permanently polymorph into a demon. Sorry, not into a demon, into a demigod without losing any levels. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And there's no entrance guardian for Heaven, or for Hell either. Actually, there might be one for Hell, I can't remember. I guess we'll see when we get there. Heaven is similar to Giant's Castle. It's like a big level filled with permanent walls, and occasionally you get these vaults in it, or special rooms which have normal walls. And I guess we can just kill a bunch of stuff here and see how we go. There we go, immediately we've already found a really nice ring. I could wear that ring and replace the amulet with something else. We would lose 10 speed. And do we have one of those at home actually? We do have one of those at home that's better, so I guess I won't pick that up. But yeah, the idea is going to be kill things in Heaven, get some good loot, get lots of money, that sort of thing. The Dungeon Guardian of Heaven is at level 585, I think. I think we should have gotten the quest now that we've entered. Maybe not. Yeah, there's one Dungeon Guardian at 585, and then there is a secret Dungeon Guardian at the level after that, which I won't be taking on just yet. That'll probably be one of the last bosses I kill. And I shouldn't get cocky just because I have beaten the game technically. Because these things can still kill me. Current is electricity, fire, poison, and light. This one will give us Dark, Nether, and Blindness, and free action. I'll pick that up because we might eventually find the One Ring, which will give us immunity to the base elements. Nodens I don't want to mess with. He has Mana Storm, which is always a pain to deal with. And if I don't have to deal with him, I won't. Oh, he's heading our way now. So I guess I will leave. And I can probably take off the Disturbance at this point. Although it's still disturbing because these count as high level monsters. But yeah, I suppose I'll gradually just work my way down to near the bottom of heaven. And maybe we can think about trying to kill the Dungeon Guardian. There was a staff over there that I want to check out. That's a better ring than our current plus 10 one, so let's swap that out and head over to that other ring. That is a lot of dragons. Let's just leave. In fact, this guy isn't dying, so we should probably just not fight him. This guy's a real pain to deal with. He's extremely fast and shoots rockets. And also he can cast invulnerability on himself. And looks like he resists sound as well. Although I guess, actually come to think of it, we could kill him with 2 Hellfires. So maybe we should just kill him. There we go. It wasn't too bad. And there's another Restore Mana, which I definitely want. And I've run into a queue which has summoned a whole bunch of stuff. So I guess I'll just leave behind some of this loot, which I'm not really too fussed about. At this point in the game, we'll run into plenty of good loot. Although actually I can just destruct all this stuff and then go back for it. He's trapped, yep. Oh, I only really wanted to pick up this, I think. And we are full up on inventory at this point, so I suppose I will go back. I should probably pick up the entrance to Asgard though, while I'm here. This guy, this dungeon does have an entrance guardian, but I think we can take him out. Oh no, he resists sound actually. Well, we can always just try and juke around him. Like that. And let's just head back to Outpost. We do have 2 staves of Restore Mana as well, so we can probably just drop off a lot of these ones that we were carrying for eating magic from, which will free up a little bit more inventory space for us. And I suppose for the moment, what I'll do is just continue to head down in Heaven. And there is a shop here, which is interesting, but unfortunately we have very little money. Shops on these really low depths can have some amazing stuff in them, but to get that you usually need to shuffle it for ages, which takes a ton of money. Nothing there immediately jumps out as being particularly good. So 28,000 for shuffling. If we're in demon form, 22,000. And that's an interesting spear. 5d11 damage. I think I mentioned earlier at some point that we probably do want to swap over to melee at some point in the game. And maybe it's time. We'll see how this looks if I wear that spear. I'll shuffle once more, but I think we'll leave for now. If I shuffle anymore, I won't actually have money to buy things. And I do want to check out that ring, wherever that is. Over there. Nothing too special. Right, let's go back and maybe we can see if Belay will work out at this point. So we would be doing 104 damage without the shield, 125, which isn't too good. Probably not yet then. We'll keep that in mind though. Actually, maybe I should try out wearing the ring that we found. Ring of Power, because it has Weapon Mastery on it, which increases the damage dice of your weapon. If we wear that, and we wear this, we are doing 149 damage. 304 damage. What about with Weapon Mastery as well? Let's replace... what can we replace? Hellfire for the moment. Not that much really, only 355 damage. We could get more if we did mana branding as well, but I think that base damage isn't high enough to be worth it just yet. So we'll stick with spellcasting for the moment, I think. And we can learn Hellfire again. Maybe what I should do is head down to Angband and see if we can take out Morgoth. He has a decent chance, I think, of dropping the One Ring. And if we had the One Ring, then maybe it would be worth going melee. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. Head down to Angband and see how this works out. We do have the Palantir as well, which is good for hunting uniques. We can just check immediately what's on the level. And I do want all that money. We don't have Mana Storm on us at the moment. It'd be too annoying to take out him. Let's just leave, I think, unless there's something good on this level. Don't think so. Well, there is a Scroll of Crafting. That's probably worth picking up, seeing as we're just wearing a plain dragon helm. And we can read that crafting on... Well, maybe we should just head to Hell so that we have a deep dungeon to read it in. That's the wrong town. That one. Because the quality of the Scroll of Crafting depends on your dungeon depth, similar to Scrolls of Requirement. We'll go Demon Form for the fire immunity, and what did that say? Southwest. I guess, yeah, this one doesn't have a Dungeon Guardian either. Right, so let's read the Scroll of Crafting on the helm. Well, that was pretty pointless. Only gave it +1 charisma. Those are nice boots of speed, +10 speed. We'll pick those up. Maybe we could swap out these boots. Light Nether Fear. Which is all good to lose. Well, actually no, because then we'd only have a single source of nether resistance and only in demon form. If we swap out the boots, maybe we can get rid of a ring of speed. What rings do we have? Do we have any rings with nether? We do have a ring with nether on it. But it's pretty much only got nether on it, so that's not really worth it. And there's a shop here as well, which I am tempted to check out before we go. we can shuffle this one a little bit, but not very much because we don't have much money. That might be worth picking up. No, I think I'll pass actually. Alright, we'll do one more. Okay, nothing much from that shop then. Okay, let's head back down to Angband, I think, and continue hunting for Morgoth then. And we'll leave the Boots of Speed at home for the moment. We could take out both of those uniques, I think. That's probably worth doing. And that's a good one of Stone Mud. Always good to have backups for those. Okay, so the uniques are not over here. Presumably they are on the right side of the level. Okay, well there's one. We can take out this guy. He doesn't resist sound. He does breathe a lot of disenchantment and chaos though. That should be a little bit less than demon form, I suppose. And now that we've got these staves, we can just use them instead of having to retreat and eat magic, which is nice. Should take potions of resistance off of auto pickup, I think. And you as well. Probably all of these. Right, so there's one unique down, and there was some other unique on this level. There we go, Shelob. Let's just destruct everything. Oh, sorry, not destruct. Genocide everything. Get rid of all of her posse. Okay, just her. Well, okay. She immediately just summoned a bunch of stuff, but that's fine. Okay, cool. Another couple of uniques we can take out, and otherwise looks like a pretty quiet level. Some staves to check out as well. this is I thought it was a Sky Drake for some reason. It's casting Death Ray on him. Alright, so there's that unique, he's heading our way. Let's Dimension Door back this way and get some space. Hopefully he's nice and steps out into the corridor instead of staying in the wall. Okay. And we can just Sound Breath in. And when we lower magic, we have staves now, which is really nice. I don't think I'm even afraid of his melee, he just does reduce strength and unlife. And we did get a Scroll of Acquirement from that, so let's quickly head over to Hell and read that. There wasn't anything else on this level, was there? There was like a low level Orc unique, and I kind of want to check out this staff, which is nothing, so I think that's fine. And before we actually read the acquirement, we have to find somewhere where the drop can actually land on the ground. If you read over this deep lava, it will just disappear. Oh, we got 3 scrolls of acquirement. Let's see. Nothing. Also nothing. Also nothing. And there's a town over here which we can check out. Let's just teleport past all this stuff. That worked out perfectly. Don't have enough money to shuffle anything. And nothing I want in here anyway. That's a good armor though. Nexus Sound Shards Chaos. Our current armor is what? Nexus Shards Chaos Fear. So we would lose Dark and Fear. And gain Sound. We'll probably just stick with the current one. Sound isn't that important. And there's a Greater Balrog heading our way, so let's quickly get this stuff. 2 potions of experience for 25,000, that's worth buying. Anything in here? Not really. Right, so let's just quaff those experience potions, which will give us another 100k. Or 200k, I think. I think they're 100k each. It's a little bit closer to being able to permanently polymorph. And head back down to Angband, I think. Maybe we should just take out Mothra because he keeps on popping up everywhere. Well, actually, I guess it would be good to have sound resistance for him after I said that sound resistance isn't that important. Wait, he's good as well. Okay, we can Hellfire him then. Let's genocide all this stuff around him. Poke a hole for him to get out. And get back magic. You can go away, and you can be Hellfired. Hellfire costs a lot of magic to cast, but we have 2 stalls of restore mana, 2 staves of restore mana now, so it's really not an issue. And there we go, he's dead. Didn't drop anything worthwhile though. A Dragon Helm and a Scroll of Forest Creation I do want to pick up. I've been picking up the Scrolls of Forest Creation because they're useful for the Dungeon Guardian of Arena when we eventually go to kill him. And what do? You're also good, so you can be Hellfired. Let's teleport away this stuff behind you. Actually, you didn't. Do you resist? Yeah, you're immune. Okay. Teleport away the stuff behind you. And start Hellfiring. And he dropped us the Meditation Stone, which is interesting if you find it before you get staves of Restore Mana, but we do have them now, so not really worth wearing for us anymore. And what else did I want? I wanted the Dragon Helm and the Scroll of Create Forest. Alright, that Dragon Helm is pretty useless, we'll drop that. And the scroll was way over on the opposite side of the level somewhere. Okay. Back down we go. Okay. Guess we can just look around. I wanted to use our light to see what uniques were on the level, but it's out of its charge. Probably by the time we've looked around it'll have regained it. And there's some dragons over here. A lot of dragons actually. I do want to check out that staff. More restore mana is always good, but it's not. Let's just destruct. And there is this unique apparently. Resist sound and isn't good. Also has chicken for offense, which I have no idea what that means. But let's just destruct him, I think. And we can head down to the next level. And that's interesting, these 2 rooms down here, not connected to the level by any corridors. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Wonder if that's a bug. Now you, we can sound breath, so that's fine. You guys, we can genocide. And didn't really drop anything. And there was another unique on the level somewhere. Question of New Life, I suppose I will pick up. I want to be careful around these impact hounds because they might destroy it. And there's the other guy. Where's he? This guy. Doesn't resist sound. Should be pretty easy. He does have Mana Storm for 477, so we'll use Wraith form. In fact, we could use Wraith form and Demon form, because we have mana to spare now. Yeah, let's do that. So, Wraith form, and get back magic. I suppose we'll just genocide all this other stuff. And we run out of demon form. I'd probably rather him hit me in melee than mana storm me. Okay, that worked out. What are our current gloves? Current gloves are giving us free action and resist light. These ones would give us free action and resist fear. Probably rather have the +3 speed from these ones. Let's drop some stuff to make room. Dark Confusion shards Chaos. Poison Light shards Disenchantment. Current shield is better, I think. Right, let's clear out some space. We don't think we need to carry 3 staves of healing. Or 4 staves of healing. Let's drop that one. Let's drop all this stuff. And New Life. Should have waited for that to recharge again. Looks like a pretty empty level though. So we will check out the Heavy Lance just in case. And then head down. The reason I want to check out the Heavy Lance is because if it's a wild weapon, which means that instead of like being 2d10 it would be 1d20, that would be worth using for melee. Once we eventually get the One Ring and stuff like that. So yeah, if that had been a heavy weapon instead of 40-10, it would have been 1d40, which is really good. But still going. There is a unique. And I can take him out. Let's do that then. And anything else on the level. don't think so. These guys are really dangerous, actually. Well, not now, because we are immune to fire, but we almost got killed by one of these guys in the warrior playthrough, I think. And are you awake? Oh, you did not get genocided. Well, whatever. Where are the stairs? Mouth of Sauron we can take out. He had Mana Storm, I think, so we should use, and also Darkness Storm, so we should use Wraith Form against him for Darkness immunity and half damage on Mana Storm. Let's genocide this stuff around him though. Okay, that worked out, that's good. Now Wraith Form, and we're good to go. And I probably would rather him hit me in melee. Just because there's less chance of him doing Mana Storm that way. Although he has draining charges, so maybe not. Okay, dispelled, so let's haste. Wraith Form is more important. And we can probably just stay in Wraith Form. You can go away, Demi-Lich. Unfortunately, the Demi-Lich resists teleportation and the Mouth of Sauron does not, so let's just destruct instead. There we go. And we got him. Another scroll of requirements, so let's quickly head over to Hell to read that. That's genocide I don't care about, ever, I don't think. What am I doing? Let's take that off of auto pickup. We don't care about destruction either. Not a bad weapon, I guess. Better than our last requirement anyway. A lot of uniques on this level. Not really. Well, actually, I think 3 of those are dangerous, 2 of them not so dangerous. Actually, 3 of them not so dangerous, and 3 of them kind of dangerous. We'll see. So Forest Creation, let's pick up that. And just get rid of all of you. This level is kind of... Oh, okay, they must all be in the vault. I do want to check out that vault, because there were 2 rings in there that I saw. Several rings in there, so there's a good chance of the 1 ring being in there, which would be very useful once we swap over to melee. So I do definitely want to check out that vault. Let's just pretty much destruct the rest of the level then, before we make our way over there. Oh, and there's like this little special room as well, mini vault. I guess we can just check out this one too. With mass genocide, it's very easy. Especially now that we've got restore mana as well. You can be teleported. And everything else in here should be able to get genocided. This guy's resisting though, so we can just kill him. Alright, let's see. Any good rings? Angelic healing is also good. I think that's our first one of those. Although it's not a particularly high healing rod. Those can go up to 777 healing. Anything else in here? Not really, looks like. Looks like the vault is open, which is maybe actually a good thing, because everything is coming out and getting destructed. As long as there's not any unmakers on the level, I think that's fine. Right, let's make our way around the outside of the vault and mass genocide everything that we can. We want to be careful with our health as well. I can't remember if I've mentioned it, but when you genocide monsters, it takes a bit of health from you for every monster that you genocide. And this guy's resisting, so let's just kill him. Wait, are these one of these rod makers, right? No. I think these pixels might be... Okay, they're not. I was afraid they might be a breeding monster. Okay, we are getting rid of quite a lot of stuff though, which is good. This would be very tedious without the staves of restore mana. Okay, these guys are resisting, but we have gotten rid of most of the stuff in the vault. Let's not die to this guy though. That would be embarrassing. You know what, let's just destruct him. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm in a wall. Note to self, don't stand inside walls. Alright, so all we need to do is clear out the last few things that resisted genocide, and we're good to go. You, I think we can teleport. Immunity to fire on those gloves isn't as exciting as it seems. We already get that from demon form. We'll pick him up if we have spare room in our inventory at the end of this. And that shield is probably worse than our current one, because again, base resistances aren't that important at this stage. 3 speed from that. We are currently getting 5 poison light. Maybe worth. In fact, this might also be worth just for telepathy on a bow slot. This guy, he's stationary. I guess we'll just have to kill him. Which could be quite annoying, although he doesn't, he does summon. How do I destruct him without getting rid of that ring? I think if I go back to here exactly, I should be able to destruct him without hitting the ring. Or is that too far away? Okay, 1 too far away. Okay, I think we got rid of him then. Unfortunately, we did have to destruct some of the loot. The ring is Villia, which is nice. We might end up wearing that in the future. If we find the One Ring, we can wear the One Ring and Villia and get plus 8 damage dice to our weapon, which is very good. Let's drop the Wand of Rocket. There probably is a bunch of good stuff that I'm passing up, but again, at this point in the game, you find great stuff all the time, so I'm happy to just leave this. And the Forest Creation. I guess we can hang on to the Potion of Life in case you run into Morgoth or something. And I've been playing for about an hour, but I'll do one more level of Angband, I think. Well, we're right next to this unique, who we can kill with Hellfire because he counts as good. Anyone else? Nope, just this guy and one other guy. Let's back up a little bit. And just Hellfire him. No mana. Not a problem. Done. And I don't think there's a scroll that we don't know, so we'll go check that out, but aside from that, I don't think there's anything on this level I care about. So 21 north, east 53. Scroll of Spell. If you look at our study number, we have 64 available study slots. If we read this, it goes up by 1. That's what I was talking about, I think, in the very first video when I said that technically we do have infinite spells we can learn. Because technically you can just wander around and find infinite number of those, although it would take forever because they're quite rare. I guess that unique has just spawned because he wasn't on the list at the start of the level. We'll take him out. In fact, I have a visitor. I don't know if you heard the doorbell just then. So I guess I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.